Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's webinar in which we will focus on data reporting and revenue management. Here is again Alice and I, and we are happy to accompany you for the next 40 minutes. You will see our shared screen during our live stream, and you can always send questions in the comments. As usual, you can find the recording of our live stream on our YouTube channel, HotelTime Academy. And now, have a look what awaits us today. Today, we want to present you with an expanded view of data reporting. We'll start in HotelTime PMS first and look at the daily and regular reporting. But we are far from finished there. Although the range of the reports in HotelTime is wide, today we would like to show you that it does not end in HotelTime. So let's discover what possibilities revenue management system offer and how the connection between HotelTime PMS and the revenue management system can improve your sales and revenues. We will also share with you the most frequent questions we have collected at customer support regarding reports for more than 15 years and how they have gradually developed. Alish, from your experience as an implementation consultant, tell me what emphasis customers place on reports when deploying a new system.
Hello, everybody, once again. Well, it depends on many factors, and I cannot give a definite answer. It also significantly depends on hotels' habits from the previous system. Most hoteliers got used to the available reports and stopped striving for more detailed analysis and data processing. We often encounter requests for identical reports from the previous software provider. However, when we dig deeper into what data were in those reports, we usually find out that data sources could be a bit more transparent and also that the possibility of some further processing of the obtained data is limited. From the data reporting point of view, we distinguish between several views. It can be sales, operational reports, financial reports, etc. Today, we'll focus on daily reports in HotelTime, which are more operational. Then we'll go on the regular sales and revenue reports. We'll skip the financial reports today. After all, we have recently created a complete financial reporting playlist on the HotelTime Academy YouTube channel. Do not hesitate to visit it and watch some of these videos. Almost every hotel has its own procedures. The system aims to simplify and facilitate users' work as much as possible. However, it is precisely the system that collects and can evaluate the data. Let's look into the HotelTime application, where we will show you some basic reports for daily operation. We'll start with the weekly status or the hotel status report, which can be found in the main menu tab, Front Desk, Weekly Status Report. It is an ideal report to start your work with. This report shows the forecast for the following week, comprehensively showing the number of rooms for sale, rooms out of service, confirmed reservations, and of course also the expected daily percentage occupancy. And also the number of people on arrivals and departures. This will simply give you a quick overview of the current status. Arrivals and departures then provide more detailed information about the composition of guests, sources of reservations, requests of reservations that are booked for a specific day, or which guests filled out the online check-in form. In addition, you can also use other arrival reports focused directly on guests and sources of their reservations. HotelTime displays reservation notes as well as room requests and guest preferences all in one place. In the previous customer success project named Guest Experience, we showed you how the interaction between the hotel and the guest can be improved. You can find the recording of the webinar on our YouTube channel. All reports can be found in the Front Desk main menu tab. As the name suggests, there are mainly some operational reports that provide information of the current status of the hotel and activities in it. If we are interested in more information about the reservation packages or individual offers, then we need to go to the list of reservations, which you can find in the main menu tab Reservations, search for reservations, and you can then select between various criteria. Today we'll show you the reservations by rate code view. Martina, can this report be used for a more detailed analysis?
Oh, definitely. In addition, we often refer customers here, especially who are interested in a more detailed view of reservations. We display the booking agent, the segment, the booking source, the rate code, the rate plan name, and in particular, the total price for accommodation and the total price with other services. Because the report can be filtered in combination, it enables a broader overview of the data. It also offers extended work with the data directly in Microsoft Excel. You can use the preview on the list of reservation to preview both the past and the future data. Now, let's see other daily reports as the cash register report and the sales report among the operational reports. Both reports can be found in the Sales tab of the main menu. HotelTime enables the recording of work shifts, and these are primarily reflected in cash journals. Thus, it's very easy to see what movements occurred in the cash register for a given shift. So it's very easy to check cash at the front desk. The billing dashboard is also great, showing online payments in the system for the current day and month. The reception can use the opportunity for an upsell when the guest arrives. You can further monitor this in the Sales Overview report, which can be found in the Reporting tab, Manual Posting Report. Here you will find an overview of additional sales made, which the user adds as an item to the reservation or guest account. The report can be used as a general overview of additional sales or as a motivational tool for the reception staff to evaluate their effort. Great, and now what about user activities? User activities can generally be checked through the audit log, which can be found in the front desk tab, Audit Trail. An audit trail records most user operations that are somehow important. Therefore, cancelled or discounted items can be displayed between operations. In this way, you can control user operations that affect the revenue somehow. Another indicator in the report is, for example, late checkout and early check-in. So the number of such operations can then lead to a reassessment of the check-in checkout time or an ongoing review of operational procedures or the setting of rule for carrying out such an operation. For instance, extra charging. And now we move to daily revenue performance reports. Alish, could you please tell us more about forecasts and other reports that look at planned and realized revenue?
Sure, let's check them out. I'll start immediately with forecasts, of which we have multiple. At first, we'll show you a daily reporting, and after that, a regular reporting will await us. You can find a preview of daily forecasted sales in the main menu tab Reporting, Manager Reports, Forecast by Day. This is a live report, which means it shows you an up-to-date data valid just now. It is not generated once a day like most of the revenue reports. This report will show you the data from all reservations within the system. You can view the report in both currencies and filter for a specific reservation state or segment types. On a daily basis, we can be also interested to see our revenue of the previous hotel day. So let's look to the main menu tab, Reporting, Manager Reports, Revenue by Date. Here it is possible to filter the revenue of a specific hotel day. Revenue in hotel time represents the volume of items posted on reservation accounts, room accounts, or postmasters, splitted by the hotel day date. The night audit, which runs every day automatically in the background of the system, sums up all the items posted on accounts with current date and reflects them in the revenue reportings. For instance, the guest ledger report, the revenue centers analysis, and also this revenue by date report. In this report, we can find a specific hotel day splitted by items, and in the lower part of the report, a summary of data is displayed, sorted by revenue accounts.
Yeah, we should probably stop briefly at what the revenue center is. A revenue center is a service category, a box that sorts sales into, for example, accommodation, meal plans, boarding, fees, retail sales, and so on. In HotelTime, you can set your own revenue centers, which you assign to the services, as in our case. Revenue, or let's say performance, will be sorted according to them in revenue reports. System also sorts items when exporting data to the accounting system.
Exactly. So further data sorting can be achieved through the filtering on a revenue accounts or revenue centers level. Thanks for the explanation. We'll now look at the daily occupancy, which can be found in multiple reports. Each report works with a bit different data source, so you may find different results among some reports that are showing the occupancy. Most often, we recommend the management overview to see the current occupancy percentage. The management overview calculates the occupancy only from reservations assigned to a room. It omits reservations that exist in the system but are not assigned to a specific room number. It is ideal, of course, if there is no such reservation in the system at all, so that the reports are as much accurate as possible. And an automatic deletion, which you can activate together with our brilliant customer support, helps with this. In the management overview, we can also find some other interesting data, such as RevPAR or TRevPAR, the number of room nights, including and excluding out of order rooms, and of course, a daily revenue. The management overview is also one of the live reports, so it shows you the up-to-date data in real time, except for the revenue section. This report has another great advantage. It can be viewed over time, so you can compare the current year with the same date last year or the year before. You can compare up to 3 periods. However, if you don't want to manually compare the data, we have a simpler automatic solution for you, and it is called the Manager's Report distributed to your email address.
Yes. So you don't need to manually go through most of the reports we have mentioned so far. So easier done than said, the manager report displays all data comprehensively within the email and is therefore optimal for daily reporting. The manager report is sent daily to an email or a group of emails that you choose. Perhaps you have already heard of the so-called flash report, which is precisely a manager report sent to email. It is a daily snapshot of key indicators for accommodation services. So every morning you have a report on the past hotel day compared to time in your email. So it's clear at a glance how you were doing last year, day or month. As Alish outlined, although the manager report is quite similar to the management overview report, it also displays an overview of arrivals and departures, an overview of accommodated guests by category, then reservations made, reservation cancelled today, reservation cancelled for today, and detailed breakdown of daily revenue and occupancy. There is definitely something to look at every day. And the great thing about it is that you have the data comprehensively processed in one place. Such a comparison will automatically save quite a lot of time filtering in reports every day. That is why the manager report ranks among the most used daily reports. As always, I prefer to use automation because of time saving. Customers very often turn to us with a request for help filling out our dated Excel spreadsheets as an internal report. We want to support you with a small change. Replace the old spreadsheets with a manager report. The management will gain a great overview, and the hotel operation will be free from unnecessary administrative burdens.
On to the next topic, which is the regular reporting, where we will start with the automation of data exports and sharing. Today, we have started with the introduction of the reporting in HotelTime. However, we would like to show you that the possibility of further data processing is much, much wider. We can automatically export revenue data every day, so you can work with them in your other systems as well. And there are so many options. Listing and presenting them in detail would take double the time as we have spent today. We can export detailed data of reservations, daily revenue, monthly and daily forecasts, directory, and daily occupancy. We also export data for revenue management systems. We synchronize it with our current partners such as Atomize and STR. There are plenty of them. Our company aims to offer a simple and comprehensive solution to our customers. And speaking of that, it is not limited only to our products, but it also allows you to expand the usability of your valuable data for further processing, so-called business intelligence. Being fully online in a cloud and operating as an open platform, HotelTime can exchange data with other systems the customer uses in real time. So, where the manual work is very slow and time consuming, it allows you to speed up the process and thus increase the effectiveness.
I guess that should be the main mission of any property management system, I believe. Alish has now outlined the opportunities of connecting to other systems. And since there are really many of them, our customer success department offers an individual free consultation. It's definitely the right time to start developing technologies with us for your future returns. But now let's look at the performance reports in the HotelTime system which are available to you. Revenue means an item on a reservation account, room or postmaster account with a specific day. As Alish already described, the night audit runs automatically. You can find the results for a specific hotel day in the report called Revenue Center Analysis in the Reporting tab. Here we are. This report is one of the most widely used as it enables extensive filtering and a detailed view of items, including a link to the place in the system where the item exists. The benefit of a night audit is that it logs data in the past. This means data that has been added once cannot be changed in the past. The revenue center analysis is therefore a report that is generated once a day and cannot be changed anyhow in the past. If the user makes a mistake, he can correct it on the next hotel day. There are several functions within the system preventing user errors, but to be honest, correctly setting of user rights and roles is a must. And now, not all items counted and the revenue center analysis are settled on invoice or hotel bills. You can find in the system also open hotel bills waiting to be settled. Look for open hotel bills or on overview in the system, which is usually generated at the end of the month. The overview is called guest ledger, and you can find it again in the reporting tab of the main menu. So at the end of the month, the report provides an overview of all items that have not been settled yet. I mentioned the open hotel accounts. You can find it in the top of the main menu, accounting, overviews, open hotel accounts. So this overview then offers a click through to a specific open hotel account. So in this way, you can check whether the reception has checked out and settled all reservations. So a quick check of there is nothing hanging anywhere. We will stay with the accounting tab and show where to look for financial reports. I would like to mention here that all financial reports related to accounting can be found in the Accounting tab of the main menu. As you can see, here we can find all issued documents and an accounting report, which then displays all documents. There are also overviews that make it easier to view pending deposits, city ledger, and other useful financial reports. The overviews are rich and you will usually find exactly what you need. Export to your accounting system clearly save time in accounting and enable further work with accounting data. Alice, sorry, I digress a bit. Can you help me get back to the performance reports? For example, I would be very interested in where we can find the RevPAR and ADR parameters.
I was about to stop you because we still have a lot to discuss today. So let's go on. We already encountered RevPAR today in the management overview and also in the manager report. So let's take a look at the management overview again. RevPAR, which is the revenue per available room, can be found right here. Here we go. So it is an indicator that shows you the revenue from the accommodation without VAT divided by the number of disponible rooms. This is followed by the TRevPAR, which is the total revenue per available room, and it shows the total revenue without VAT, again divided by the number of disponible rooms. So you can see the revenue from other services too, not only the accommodation revenue. ADR, which is the revenue, which is the available daily rate, is the average amount received per available room. We can express it as an average price per room or per bed. We can also find such a value in forecasts reports. My favorite is the forecast combined report, which you can find in the main menu tab, Reporting, Manager Reports, Forecast Combined. Here you can see the average price of accommodation and meal plans per bed or per room. We have several forecast reports in the system. It is always a preview of future data, and thanks to the filtering conditions, you can refine your search. Personally, I usually recommend the Forecast Combined report, which has probably the widest filtering conditions and in which the user can usually refine the search so that the data displayed are as much accurate as the user requires. Now let's take a look at the overview of revenue by nationality. The data source of this report is the nationality given in the reservation, and it also is a live report that displays the current status as it is in the reservation right now. And HotelTime also offers a similar view of occupancy, so-called occupancy by nationality. You can find it in the reporting tab of the main menu. And then we have to go to the occupancy by nationality. You can also compare sales linked to your partners. In that case, you would have to find an overview in the main menu tab, reporting, manager reports, revenue by partners. The system once again allows you to richly filter and combine. So you can search by partner roles. Those can be the reservation owner or provider or seller. And then you can also see the detail of a specific revenue for the given period. You can use this report to view your paid commissions, but also as an overall overview of the business development of your partners. Okay, so let's move on. I bet you are looking for the last report that we have missed in the collection, which is the pickup report.
You can currently replace this report with a combination of forecast and revenue center analysis. However, because it is again manual work and the main mission of our system is its reduction, we are preparing a brand new report for you this year, and it is the pickup report.
That's definitely a good news because it's a thing that our customers are frequently asking for, right?
That's right, yeah. And because we constantly take into account the voices of our customers, it will be also implemented. But time is running out, and today we would like to present you with another solution. So, with Ali's permission, I would finish the report in the Hotel Time system quickly, and let's discover revenue management systems. For a recap on or an overview of the sales of your rates, look in the top of the main menu reservation, search for reservations by rate code, where you can evaluate how successful you are in selling each offer. Insights into booking sources and segments are included in the vast majority of Hotel Time reports. To refine them, use the filters in the system or reports as we have already shown you. If you haven't had time yet, try to take a closer look at the data you enter into the system. I'm sure you will find valuable results for further decision making. And now back to our presentation. Let's take a look at some frequently asked questions about reports. In the past, most hotels work with just a few indicators. The most frequent questions were related to appearance of reports. So Hotel Time, as an innovator in the property management system, ran into the fossilized habits of hotels in reporting, which were stiff and shapeless. However, the changes in the last 4 years has brought with it a much greater emphasis on really effective reporting as a valid output for sales strategies. The average price per room fell, and some hotels had to cope with a change in the clientele or with a different occupancy trends during the year than they were originally used to, right? While the nature of customer inquiries has changed, questions about the appearance of reports persist, as outdated reports still exist. However, we can see already a large group of our groups, which we appreciated, who are interested in real data and try to work with them regularly. Some users compare reports with each other's. We do not recommend cross-checking the reports. We try to provide with a widest possibility of working with data. That is why you find in the system so many reports with different data source or data perspective. Choose one report that will suit you. There is also a description for each report on our customer support zone, so you can always go to the website support.hoteltime.com for advice. I would say there is still more reports in Hotel Time, but I wouldn't stop there because other systems that are involved in sales process can also provide you with other reports. I'm now referring to your OTAs or channel manager systems. Look for options there as well. And I wanted to note here some channel manager systems offer system extension in the form of revenue management modules, which can be part of the entire solution, which sounds me great. And the last one, as we already mentioned, the pickup report is planned and in development, and we will be able to present it to our customers this year. Reporting in hotel time is extensive, and the great thing about it is that it continues to develop. So you can expect further innovations and adaptations to current trends in the reports.